Good morning, y'all. How y'all doing? So I wanted to come on here and share a story about why I felt like I wasn't going to make it to C40. And then on my way leaving out of work, I'm going to say the birthday party committee had done handed me a nice little gift box or whatever. And let me tell y'all something. Like I have a lot of, this is the box that it came in. It's cute. But a school bus. Little gift box. Got some other things in there, whatever. Got Snickers, some gum, some chapstick, and my girl, she know me. Listen, let me tell y'all, it's been a struggle. Because I am really, I have a lot of nail stuff or whatever that I am trying to use before I start ordering other stuff. And then I just have a whole collection of things that I'm not using, that I'm not putting to use yet. So I am trying to use majority of everything that I already have because I have a lot of nail supply that I need to go through before I start ordering stuff. And so I wanted me some gel polish so bad. And so like I got it in the cart like 3 or 4 times. The same kind of pot. Well, they ain't all the same or whatever, but it's gel polishes in there. I've been working with just the regular nail polish because it dries faster to me. And at first I didn't have a UV light, but now I got a UV lamp or whatever. And so now I can use the gel or whatever. So I done put gel polish in the cart on Temu and on Shein or whatever. And I'm not, advertising their stuff. I'm just saying that's who I be ordering from or whatever. And so I have it in both carts or whatever. And I don't care how many times I go to hit that purchase button, it won't, I just won't do it. I have to back out of it and just go find something else or whatever. And I just got it sitting in my cart or whatever. So here I was this morning before I got this gift, was at it again, trying to purchase some gel polish or whatever. Wasn't sure about the color I wanted or anything like that, but just wanted to get me a collection of gel polish going on so far. So when I get my little gift box this morning, just now, I got some gel polish. So now we're gonna open it up and see what colors I got. And I am so excited, y'all. Like, for real. This probably why God told me don't order it yet. Just hang on tight. Just wait a little while. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes that's how it be. Sometimes we be trying to move ahead of God and he got what we need where we need it. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that this is a need, because it's definitely not, but it is something that I wanted. And so here we go. So let's see together. And then I'm going to tell y'all my story dealing with the Narc and my health issues or whatever. So this one is 429, whatever that is. It's supposed to be that color. Let's see. Ooh, that's cute. I like that. And it's sparkly. Yeah, okay. She did that. She knows I like doing nails, so she paid attention to you, girl. And I do like Snickers, you know what I'm saying? Because she was like, if you don't like Snickers, then here's 5 to get something you like. And so that was so sweet. That color, that's pretty. That's like a burgundy. Yeah. Okay, now. Y'all, I am excited. But yes. Let's see what this one is. I don't have nothing to swatch it on, so we just gonna show it like that. Okay. Get me into some new colors that I ain't never thought about. All right, that's nice. So this will be like a little sample for me to, play around with, because I like to do the ombre, So we got one more here, and then we're done with this. And this is a white. Okay. I can definitely do my little nail art with the white. Or I can do a French tip. Try at least. I am not no good artist, y'all. I am not. I don't polish good either. That's why I cheat and polish them before and then go after that. But yeah, I'm not good with art, but I can definitely glue on some rhinestones or something like that. But polishing, that ain't my forte. But I do it, you know what I'm saying? Because I gotta practice to get better. So, but yes, y'all, I was excited about that because I'm like, baby, I've been trying to give you some gel polish. Because y'all know me, I like the bling or whatever. So it's some glitter ones in here. Yes, I'm gonna have me a heyday with this because now I got to pull out my practice hand and get to work. And she got me a nail filer. That's cute. I like them designs on there. I wish I could. I probably could. I ain't gonna doubt myself because I be shocking myself sometimes when I be doing stuff that I don't think I could do. So I might try to attempt that style right there one day. We'll see. Don't hold me to it, but we'll see because I gotta practice to get better. You know what I'm saying? So let's go and put that in there with the rest of the polishes and get to my story because I know that's what y'all want to hear. So let's talk about it. All right, so I'm not blaming my health issue on the Narc. What I am saying is that they will stress you out so bad that any low-lying illnesses you may have that have not came to a head yet, the stress that they cause, baby, will go ahead and bring those things to a head. And so that's what happened to me. But let me tell you why. That's not why. Okay, so I'm supposedly have Graves' disease, which is the hyperthyroids. You know what I'm saying? So I got the hyper one. My mom had the hypo. Hers was slower, which made her lose weight. No. Hers is hyper too. Yeah. We both had the same thing. But when we both went to the hospital all this time, before my mom passed away, she was being treated for pneumonia and asthma. I was treated for the same thing. So I was seeing the cycle. So I'm thinking, okay, well, my mom passed at 41, 42. I'm like, yeah, for sure I'm going to be gone too because mom didn't make it with this disease or whatever. And so that's not the case. Mom's disease was not treated. Mine's is treated. So there's a chance that mine could get better with the medicines. And so, you know, so I'm still going through it right now, whatever. I'm finna, you know, I went and did some blood work to see if we can come off this medicine because so far they have been doing good since I let go of the Narc. So I'm telling you, they play a part, but it's not his fault that I have the disease. But the unnecessary stress that he brought on, not only him, because I left the crackhead / Narc and ended up going to him, a full-blown narcissist, whatever you want to call them. All of the different ones, the grandiose, all of the names of the narcissists. This last one had every last one on. He had all the symptoms for every last one on. I promise you he did. So when I got with him, he was just the icing on the cake. He the one put the cake in the oven, baked it, baby, took it out and put the icing on it. Everybody else was just like a test run. Nobody got to me as bad as this last Narc did. You know what I'm saying? So when I say I ended up in the hospital, I ended up in the hospital. And that's how I found out about the Graves' disease or whatever. But being that my oldest sister, Life with Tashana, had remembered the different signs that my mom had or whatever, she was saying to me, you need to go and get your thyroid checked. You need to go get your thyroid checked. And I'm just like, you know, I got too much other stuff going on right now to be worried about my health. And so that's how lost I got in the relationships that I was in, because I went from one toxic relationship to another toxic relationship, and those were my choice, but I didn't get into them by myself. You know what I'm saying? It takes two to tango. So you can't just say, oh, well, it's her fault she jumped into it. Yes, it's my fault that I've volunteered to play along with the game and go ahead and get into a relationship with these people. But somebody had to come and woo me. Somebody had to come and talk to me and tell me, oh, come give me your heart and I'm gonna love you the way that you need to be loved for me to go ahead and fall into that relationship. You know what I'm saying? So for those, the ones that be not using their common sense and just thinking people just out here just stupid. No, there's some people out here who are, but I'm not that girl. I am truly a empath and I love, you know what I'm saying? And so I could have did a little more research or whatever, but that's besides the point. That's not what we're here for. So my mom ended up passing from her situation because it was untreated. Now, I thought, even with me getting treatment, like, I mean, because you just can't unsee it, because I'm thinking in my head, like, well, if my mom passed, I am surely to go ahead and pass just like she did or whatever. Because when we really got down to the root of what my mom had, it was already too late. So hers was far gone. She was in a bad situation. Me, I had just got to the point where I was at a risky situation with mine. And when the narcissist, that first time he just up and discarded me and left me in shock like that, that's what landed me into the hospital, because I stressed out so much. Anxiety got the best of me, baby. I was going crazy. I was going through it because I didn't know what I was feeling. I didn't know what I was thinking. I don't know what happened, what made us get to this point, because it was just so, it was intense for him to just up and walk away like that when the day before we were just fine. So it's like with these narcissists, they'll give you, if they give you a whole good day of no drama and they being straightforward, like nice and everything, and you like, who is this person? Baby, the next day, or maybe not the next day, but the way the one that I dealt with operated, baby, if he giving me a good day with no drama, no problems, he being sweet, he being a human being, he being nice, he's being considerate, he feeding me with a fork while I'm driving, all kind of stuff, just doing the most. But he gave me all that the day before. So now the next day, you gonna be looking for it. But the next day, their plan is to suck up all of that little love that they just gave you back, because you don't deserve it in their mind. I did that because I wanted something from you. That's what the narcs be acting like. You know what I'm saying? So the next day, all hell will break loose. And I'm just like, yesterday we was just fine. What is your problem today? I'm telling y'all, he used to wake up and just turn the light switch on and off like it wasn't nothing. And I'm just like, what's the problem? You. He would say that to me, but you know what? I should have took everything the narcissist said to me on a slick tip. I should have took all that stuff serious, but I didn't. Those were the red flags that I ignored, because I'm thinking, oh, ain't nobody that cruel. Ain't nobody that cruel. But indeed, they are that cruel. So after stressing out about him, going through the anxiety and everything, I'm telling y'all, my heart about to pound out my chest, because I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do with these feelings. I don't know what to do with these thoughts. So I am just trying to do any and everything I can. Ooh, don't sneeze. To keep my focus off of him in the situation. But that is so hard. When me and this man was living together and we did everything together, it was just hard to like just drop it like that. You know what I'm saying? I was stuck. He could just up and leave whenever he wanted to. I couldn't. It had to be a process for me to just up and leave like that or whatever. And so at this point, I'm stuck. I'm shocked. I'm panicking. I'm having anxiety, because I'm just like, we were just good. How did he just up and leave like that? He says, I'm finna go. Basically. Simple like that. He don't give no instructions, no reasoning, no nothing. Just, I'm finna go. And I'm supposed to be okay with that. Here I am with the 21 questions, not knowing that this is all he need to, keep fueling his fire and everything. So he's like, oh, I gotta. So yeah, now I gotta go ahead and leave so I can make this thing look real, so she can feel it. He left and I felt it. I'm talking about, I was lost in the sauce, y'all. I was gone. So here I am, done worried myself to death behind him, because that first time he left, he was still kind of calling and, you know, trying to keep me on a trying to keep me hanging on the thread. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want you, but I do want you, but I don't want you, but you better not get with nobody else type of thing. That's how he was trying to move with me or whatever. And at first, I'm like, you know what? No, I need clear answers from you. So when I started getting to the point where I need him to break it down to me, explain to me what's really, really going on, that's when he blocked me on everything and he just stopped completely. And I'm just like, what am I supposed to do now? Like, I have no idea of where we stand right now. One minute he's like, I don't want to be with you. Next minute he like, I need time to think about it. Next minute he's like, I need space. And then next minute he's like, you need to listen and follow directions. And if you just listen to me and do what I tell you to do, we'll be fine. Tried that. That don't work. Everything that the narcissist asked of me or suggested of me, because he didn't ask, anything he has suggested, because that's all they do is throw those things out to make it seem like it's all you. I did all this adjusting, all this changing for him to turn around and still walk out on me. And so that just like kind of, that crushed me, because I ain't never had nobody play with me that bad. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like the extra mile that the narc took to hurt me and bring me down, drag me down till I felt like nothing. That's what hurt the most. That's what sent me into that shock, because I'm just like, all the love I showed you, all the times I done came through for you, all the times that I've never disrespected you, called you out your name, never told you you were stupid, never, I let you make your moves how you want to make your moves, even if I thought that they were wrong or stupid or they wasn't going to work for you. I didn't say anything. I let you do what you wanted to do. And he still wasn't satisfied. That's why we can't be out here breaking our neck to give these narcissists what we want, what they want. We can't change who we are to fit them, because we'll never fit them. They'll never be happy. They'll never be pleased. We'll just be out here changing like a chameleon, just like they do. Because wherever they bounce to, that's who they change into. Or they either start acting like you, or the last person that they dated, they're going to start acting like that with the next person. It's crazy. But now I see how I was so out of my mind and thinking that I had lost something that wasn't even good. I thought I lost the best thing since sliced bread, because of those moments that he showed me he was a good guy. He was a good man, and that he was a provider, and he was this, he was that. All of that junk was fake. Future faking is what it's called. I got a lot of that, y'all. That's why I was so head over heels for this man, because he couldn't have just been sitting here just treating me bad. This is for the ones who be out here with them stupid comments. He couldn't have been out here just treating me, any kind of way, and I'm just sitting here loving him like, oh yeah, because I'm really not that type of woman. I was fooled, just like the rest of us out here was fooled and bamboozled, thinking we were with somebody who had a little bit of issues that we could possibly help them solve, and just didn't know that we was messing with a whole demon, and ain't nobody can help them but God. But they got to be willing to let God help them in order for them to get the help. So it's not that, oh yeah, y'all just some stupid women and gullible and da-da-da-da-da. Say what you want. Because if you ain't never been in a narcissistic, toxic relationship, baby, you can't even say nothing to us. We don't hear you, because you not going to make sense, and we not going to make sense to you. So we can't have a conversation about narcissism, because you don't know what it feel like. You ain't walked a mile in those shoes. You ain't got no words. You ain't got no space and no time, or what's the word? You ain't got no right to fix your mouth to say nothing about who gullible and what situation, da. You just don't have that room to do that. You just don't. Not if you ain't walked in those shoes. Now, if you can do that, come give us some advice that'll help us get through, this narcissistic thing, like the rest of us out here doing. But we ain't gonna waste our time on those non-common sense people that be in the comments. But I just be want to put those things out there, because they really be trying it sometimes, like trying to make you feel like you're just so stupid and just so slow and so gullible. No, baby, just don't mess around and run into a narcissist is all I can say. Don't mess around and find out, because I'm telling you, it ain't what you want to do. I don't care how hard you think you is, how tough you you think you is, how you think you can see all of the red flags and not get caught up, baby. You can. These are professional liars, cheaters, manipulators. They are master at everything that they do, baby, until you catch them. And you don't catch them right away. Not unless you done, been through this before and you know what them signs look like. But if you out here on a limb, not knowing too much, it's a possibility they can get you. They can get you. So just be careful before you start pointing your fingers and saying, oh, y'all so gullible and I wouldn't let nobody. You would. You would. But just don't mess around and find out. Please. That I really don't want you to. But if you just happen to mess around and find out, then come holler at us. Then you can talk. But yeah, I was gone. I was out of here because I had no idea from left to right once this situation went down. I'm talking about straight to the hospital. Do not collect $200 and do not pass go. Because you really do feel like you're in a jail because you want to break free, but you don't know how to. You don't know how to. And then when somebody give you an out, you're still like, well, what if they change? What if this and what if that? And so I had a lot of that going on, which had me still torn between the two. Okay, he ain't treating you so good, but he could change. If he get the help, he could change. And he could treat you better like he used to. It was all fake from the beginning. It was all fake from the jump. They did what they had to do to get you. Once they got you, baby, it was all fair and game. Everything was, it is what it is. Either you gonna be here or you can leave. Their favorite line. You don't gotta be here. You can leave if you want to. Somebody you care about tells you that you don't want to, I mean, the way I'm set up now, mess around and tell me to leave. Pew! I'm out of there. Baby, don't say less. Say less. You ain't got to say it twice, baby, because I'm already grabbing my purse and I'm out the door. And you don't got to worry about me calling you, baby, because you blocked on my way out the door. We ain't finna do this. You ain't finna be calling me and then hollering about, oh, I was just joking, or it was just, let it be whatever it is. Because you won't play with me like that. Because now I feel like people be setting you up by playing with you, doing certain things just to see what you're going to do. And if they can get that over you, then what else can I get over on you? No. We ain't finna sit there and play that game. Nope. I'm going to let you have it. Because I'm going to slide on out the way and let you be great, baby. But you're just not going to be great with me. You're not. So go to the hospital and the doctor comes in there and he says, wow, what's going on with you? And I'll go in and I'm like, I'm having an asthma attack because the symptoms that I'm feeling now are starting to feel like I'm having an asthma attack, but I'm having a full-blown anxiety, panic attack, which I had no idea of none of this stuff because I wasn't dealing with anxiety or panic attacks or anything like that. So I didn't know what was going on. I could have just said that when I went into the hospital. But no, I'm thinking I'm having an asthma attack because this is feeling just like an asthma attack to me. So I go in for asthma attack and then things started getting a little worse or whatever. And he was like, yeah, I'm going to give you, I think it was called a nitrate or something like that. What they give you for a heart attack or something like that. So he was like, you was this close after everything got, the tests and things got ran. He was like, you was close to having a heart attack. He was like, good thing you didn't, have one. You caught it early. He was like, because, yeah, what's going on with you or whatever. And so my sister, I ended up having my son call my sister because he was with me at the hospital or whatever. My son's very, very overprotective. And so most of the time when I went to the hospital for the asthma and I couldn't talk, he spoke for me. So my son knew how to talk to the doctors at the age of 13. He knew from a long time ago because they diagnosed me with the asthma back in 2010 or 2009. They diagnosed me with it then. And so he's been with me on that journey for such a long time that he knew how to talk to the doctors and all that good stuff. He knew how to grab my wallet and get my ID and all that good stuff out of there, whatever. So he was there, and I told him to call my sister, which is Life with Tashana. He gets her on the phone. She's just checking on me, you know what I'm saying? Just so I have somebody who knows that I'm at the hospital. If anything happens, somebody knows where I'm at besides my son, you know what I'm saying? So they can come get him if they need to or whatever. So, they came back and they was like, they wanted to admit me or whatever because they wanted to observe me overnight or whatever. So I was sitting there talking to my sister, and she was like, ask them to check your thyroids. And so I told him to go check my thyroids, and he checked. He came back and said, oh, wow. He said, yeah, your levels are really, really high. He was like, do you take medicine for this? I was like, nope. I just found out by you that my levels are high or whatever. So what's the procedure after this? You know what I'm saying? So all that stress brought out an issue that was low lining, but on top of that, I was smoking cigarettes or whatever, and then going through all the stress from one relationship to another, and it was just non-stopping. So I was doing a whole lot of damage on myself, you know what I'm saying? But all that unnecessary stress that I was under didn't make any sense, and so it drew it to it. Stress will definitely kill you. It's true. Stressing will kill you. You have to be careful. Like, we got to be careful with our energy, man. People try to, take us and drag us through the mud, baby, and then we left with nothing. So I'm telling y'all, I am so thankful that I am still here, because there was a time when I thought I wasn't gonna make it. I thought I was on the same path as my mom, and so I'm like, oh yeah, so right at 41 or 42, I'm gonna, or either 40, I'm gonna be out of here, because that's how it happened for my mom. So now it's gotta happen that way for me, because my mom had the same thing. And so I'm thinking, hey, that was my mom. I'm gonna have the same exact thing happen to me. I'm gonna live my mama life. No. So once this happened, I decided to stop living my life like I'm my mom. Like, that's exactly what's going to happen to me. I am taking care of myself and making sure that I handle my situation, so that way I don't lose my son. Because, boy, I was like, oh, my God. My son, before this came out, my son wasn't even 16 years old yet. And my mom passed when I was 16. So I'm like, okay, my son finna turn 16. That means I'm about to pass. Thinking the same thing. Now here it is, my 40th birthday, and I thought the same thing. I've gotten better with it, but I did. When I wasn't, dealing with things the right way, when I was under all that stress and all that good stuff, I wasn't thinking about that, my health. You know what I'm saying? So I really thought that I was going to be checking out of here right after I turned 40. That's what I thought. So that's why I said what I said this morning or whatever, and I am thankful I am still here. I am here to share my testimony with y'all and help whoever I possibly can help. Baby, all I'm doing is telling my truth. I'm not telling your story. I'm telling my story. How it happened for me, what it did to me, how it made me feel, how it made me act, and where I'm at now. The journey was long, but it was worth it. And I'm glad that I am where I'm at right now. And I'm sharing it with a bunch of people across the world. I feel y'all love through those comments. I just want to let y'all know that. I feel y'all love and support. I really do. And so that's why I keep doing it. I know I done slacked off a little bit or whatever, but your girl been busy. I've been working without working. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, but I'm still here, y'all. Y'all still get to see my face, see my goofiness, hear me singing and aggravating y'all timeline with my voice or whatever. Some might like it, some may not, and that's cool. That's fine. It ain't gonna stop me from doing what I do. But I love y'all. Have a great day. I don't know, but grow something. My garden looking kind of sick out there right now, y'all. So that's why we ain't been doing no garden posts, because ain't nothing really shaking right now. I just walked out there and looked at the tomato plant. got a tomato on it, but the plant look gone. It look it done turned yellow and brown, and it's leaning to the side. The tomato plant is out of here, y'all. Both of them. So I'm gonna end up having to either pull that up and put something else in there. But I do want to plant some more romaine lettuce and some spinach. So stay tuned for that. But I love y'all. Have a great day, and I'll probably be coming back with another video or short of me singing or whatever, because my birthday, I can do what I want to do. So I love y'all. Have a great day. Bye.